just hearing about it.
How much drama?
Not very much. Okay, so this is the last thing we're doing. 7.8 for this chapter. And then you have a test. We're going to start preparing for the test. Today we're learning about percent change. Percent change. Okay. Percent change. Hence the word percent and change. Formula. Percent change equals change over original times 100%. Whoops. The formula is percent change is change over original times 100%. Now, a lot of people are like, I don't understand change over original. Okay. Let's see, let me draw an arrow. I'm going to write it out a little bit better. Okay, so change over original is the one aspect that you need to remember, but let me break this down a little bit. The change part, so here I have change over original. Original. What that really means is original amount minus new amount over original amount. And then times 100%. So that says, so what the change really means, okay? So what change means is original amount minus new amount divided by original amount. And then times 100%.
Wait, what?
Okay, so the formula is change over original, okay? Don't even worry about this times 100% right now. The formula is change over original. See, change over original. But to explain what change means, it is the original amount minus the new amount. That equals your change.
Oh.
So over original. And I'm going to explain that. So original amount minus new amount is what gives you the change. Change really meaning the difference, okay, over original amount. So the steps: subtract to find the amount of change. So you're going to subtract the original amount and the new amount to give you the change. So you're going to subtract to find the change. Step 2, divide the amount of change by the original amount. And you all are probably saying, amount of what? New amount? Original amount? Amount of what? I'm about to explain that to you. And 3. See this whole times 100%? Ah, forget that. That's the actual formula, but all you need to do, after you get your change and you divide by your original, so your change divided by original, then step 3, convert answer or your quotient from number 2 to a percent. So step 3 replaces this times 100. You know how to change a number to a percent, right? You move the decimal how many places? Hello? How do you convert a number to a percent? Kelly?
Move the decimal 2 times to the right.
2 places to the right. Very good. So, to the actual formula, Mrs. Rogers tells kids all the time, it's change over original. Change over original. In fact, on tests, the kids will be like, I'm confused. I'm like, change over original. Oh, I remember how to do it. So to get the change, it's the original amount minus the new amount. Sometimes they'll give you the change. Sometimes you got to find the change. It depends on the question, okay? We'll do so. We're going to do lots of problems. You divide by the original, and then you convert it to a percent. And then the last step, indicate, that means say, whether increase or decrease. All right. Okay, so let's talk about what we're doing here. Y'all ready? Okay. So this is still about money. This is all about money. Joseph, you listening? Let's say you're a business owner. Okay? And you're selling backpacks. Oh my gosh. The backpacks are going great. You're selling them. You can't even keep them in stock. So you decide to increase the price. So let's say you're selling them for $10. That would be original amount. You're selling the backpacks for $10. Let's say you increase the price of the backpacks to $20. That's your new amount. So let's think about this. He was selling backpacks for $10. He's now selling them for $20. So what's the change? There's no negatives, just 10. That's right. So the change is 10. That's what we're doing here. And then again, the original amount was 10. So original amount, $10, minus the new amount, which is 20. And we don't deal with negatives here. You don't even have to worry about negatives. Okay, so 20 minus 10 basically is 10. So 10 divided by 10. What's 10 divided by 10? 1. Now take that, turn it to a percent. 100%. So the percent change of Joseph's backpacks, 100% increase. Because he doubled the price. That's what we're doing here. Get it? You're looking for the percent change. Now, Joseph, let's say he started selling his backpacks for $20, okay? all of a sudden his sales dropped. People quit coming in because they were too expensive. So now he's decided to lower the cost of $15. So the original amount now is $20, right? Because his backpacks are at 20. The new amount is $15. What's the change? $5. Because the original amount is now $20. He's selling the backpacks for 20. He decreased the price to 15. So 20 minus 15 is 5. So the change is now $5. The original amount again is 20 because we're going with the new price. So 20, so 5 divided by 20 will, and then you turn it to a percent. That's the percent change of decrease. Do you see where we're going with this?
Yes.
Now you understand. Okay, let's do an example. $75 to $100. That's all I'm going to give you. $75 to $100. Okay, is this, if you're going from 75 to 100, is that an increase or decrease? Kelly?
Increase.
Huh?
Increase.
That's right. That's an increase. So we now know that. So Joseph, what's the original amount here?
75.
That is correct because we're going from 75 to 100. That's original amount. So therefore this is new amount because we went from 75 to 100. All right. So the formula is change over original. So how do we find the change here? Raise your hand. Joseph?
You have to put the, you have to subtract the original amount by the new amount.
Okay, so we're going to subtract, and I'm always going to go with the larger number. 100 minus 75. And what's the original amount though, Joseph?
The original amount is 75.
Okay, so the change is the difference between original and new. So you're subtracting them over original, which is the 75. So my suggestion is to always note what is the original and what is the new in your problem. Okay, so what is 100 minus 75?
25.
So 25 over 75. All right, I'm going to save on time. If you were to do the math, 25 divided by 75, you would get 0.3333 repeating. But we still have to change to a percent. Don't leave your answer like that. That would be wrong. So how do I change it to percent, Kelly?
Move that decimal right by 2 times.
Move it 2 places, and I get 33.3 repeating percent. We can round that to just 33%. There we go. And it's a increase. There you go. So that whole times 100%, yeah, don't worry about that. Just move the decimal like you've been taught. Any questions? None? That's what y'all are doing today.
Oh, wow.
So open up your book. Page 305. Oops. Three oh five.
305.
Mm-hmm. Y'all ready? Okay, number 2, it says calculate the new amount. Okay, they're telling us to calculate the new amount. So we have it says a decrease. It says decrease 37 by 10%. Decrease 37 by 10%. All right. So in this case, this right here is your original. This right here is your percent change. So we have original, we have the percent change. We do not know what the new amount is. So to find the new amount, we would do, because when we're dealing with percent, we do 100% minus 10%. And we're choosing a minus because it says decrease. We choose a minus because it's decrease. So we're taking the percent change that they gave us and we're subtracting it from 100%. Does everyone see that? Remember, stop me if you don't understand something. So we're looking for the new amount. They gave us original and the percent change. They want us to find new. Because it's decreased, we're subtracting. We get 90%. Change that to a decimal. How do you do that? Joseph?
Move the decimal 2 places to the left.
2 places to the left. Good job. So we get 0.9. So to solve that, all we have to do is multiply. 37, which is original, times the percent change, we got that from here. And if you were to multiply those two together, you would get 33.3. That is your new. So make sure you have good notes so you remember how to do this. So this is when they ask what the new amount is. Yes, ma'am?
Okay, I kind of understand so far, because I remember that's what you were doing, the parentheses, what you were doing for yesterday's math thing. And then, so the original is the amount that is being decreased, correct?
Is being what?
Decreased.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, and then the 10% is the amount is decreasing by?
Is the percent change. Yes. That's right. All right, let's do another one. Number 4. It says, again, we're looking for the new amount. If there's a decrease, 105 by 8%. Again, we're looking for new. So this is your original. That's our percent change. So Joseph, it says decrease, so what am I going to do first?
Subtract 8% by 100%.
That's right, we're going to subtract 8% from 100%. It says decrease, so we are subtracting. We get 92%, but we have to change it to what?
A decimal.
And so that becomes
0.92.
And then what do I do?
You multiply by 105.
That's right. So we're going to multiply 105 times 0.92. This is the original. That's the percent. We multiply it, and I get, to save on time, 96.6. There's my new. Is it getting a little bit easier now?
Yeah.
You good? All right, so Kelly, you're doing number 6. This time, it's an increase. 210 by 130%. Here's my original. Here's my percent. Again, we're looking for what's the new amount. Because remember, to get the change, you have to know the new amount. So we have the original and the percent change, but we don't know the new. So this time I'm increasing. So Kelly, what do you think I'm going to do?
So I think when you are adding the 100 and 130, you add.
That's right. Because of the increase, we're adding to 100%. That's right. Before, when it's decreased, you subtract. When it's increased, you add. Good job. And you get 230%. Now what do I do, Kelly?
Then you move the decimal 2 times to the left, so it's on between 2 and 3. And
So
then,
it's 2.3. Good. And then what do I do?
you divide, you multiply 200 times
210
210.
times what?
2.3.
2.3. Perfect. So you multiplied the original, here's the original, times your percent, your new percent. And you get, to save on time, 483. That is your new. Good job. Any questions? I only have a couple more problems. All right. Let's look at number 8. Okay, number 8 says, find the percent change. So now we're going to find the percent change. Round to the nearest percent. Okay, find the percent change. Now we're going to be using our whole formula. Nothing crazy. So they're looking for the percent change. They told us that the original is 45. They said the change is 10. So, okay, they gave us original, but we don't have to figure out the change, because remember up here, they gave us the original and the new, so we had to subtract that to find the change. We had to find the change in our first example by subtracting the original and the new, and then we could work it out. But this one, they gave us the change, so that's good. So the formula is change over original. Since they gave us the change, that's 10. and the original is 45. Do y'all see where I'm getting this work, these numbers? Now we divide. 10 divided by 45, I'm saving you time. 0.2222, repeating. Joseph, what do I do? That's right, we have to change it now to a percent because they're asking what's the percent change. So when they ask for it, you got to change it to a percent by moving the decimal 2 places to the right. And I get 22.2 repeating percent, so it's just 22%. We round. So sit back, tell me if you have any questions. This time they gave us the change, so that was nice and easy. All right, look at number 10. All right, again, they gave us the original, 600. They gave us the change, 90. They're looking for the percent. So Kelly, what's my formula?
Change on the top and originals on the bottom.
Change over original, good. So what goes on top?
600. No, that's, sorry, 9.
Okay, because change they gave us is 90. Original is 600. It goes on the bottom. Make sense? Yes?
Yes.
You divide, you get 0.15. And is that my answer, Kelly?
No, because you still have to move the decimal 2 times to the right.
To change it to a percent. Good job. So my answer is 15%. Any questions? Huh?
It's pretty easy to understand when you understand the formula.
Yeah. Let's do 14. This time it says find the percent change, indicate whether it is increase or decrease. This time they give you the original amount of 20 and they gave you the new amount, which is 21. Did they give us the change this time?
No.
No. But they want us to find the percent change. Okay, so the formula is change over original. Joseph, how do I find the change if they didn't give it to me?
You'd subtract the original price by the new price.
That's right, we're going to subtract these two. So 21 minus 20 goes on top, and what's the original?
The original's 20.
And that 20 goes on the bottom. So you're going to subtract the difference between the two. And it doesn't matter. Always put the large number first because then you don't get negative numbers. You're not supposed to have negatives. So 21 minus 20 is just 1 over 20, correct?
Yep.
Kelly, do you understand?
Yes, so far, yes.
1 divided by 20 is 0.05. Am I done, Joseph?
No.
What do I need to do?
Change it to a percent.
Move it 2 places, and I get 5%. Was that an increase from original to new, or a decrease?
Increase.
That's right. The original was 20. The new amount's 21, so it's an increase. They want you to put that as well.
Increase.
That's right. So it increased. The original amount is 20. The new amount is 21. So it increased, went up. So there's a 5% increase. Any questions? Do you understand?
I'm like, are you always looking at me?
Well, because I have 2 people in here, I want to make sure. All right, Kelly, you're doing number 20. 20, all it says is write the amount of change, then find the percent change, indicate whether it's increase or decrease, round to nearest percent. Basically, we're doing the same thing here. So 20 says from, it's like the very first example we did, 15 to 18. That's all they said. So Kelly, what is the original amount?
15.
That's right, 15 is original. Make sure you indicate that to help you out. So what is the new amount?
18.
That's right. Okay, so if my formula is change over original, did they give us the change? Or do we have to figure it out?
We have to figure it out.
Okay, so how do I figure out the change?
By minusing 18. No,
Yeah,
15,
18 by minusing or subtracting 18 and 15. And original goes on the bottom, and we specified that 15 is the original. So there we go. There's our change. Our change is when you subtract the 2. 18 minus 15 is what, Kelly?
3.
3. So the change is actually 3. Now we divide 3 by 15, and I get 0.2. Kelly, am I done?
No, because you still have to move the decimal 2 places, and it's 20%.
That's right. It is 20%. Now, Kelly, from 15 to 18, did I increase or decrease?
You increase.
Any questions? Y'all got this? I'm going to set you free.
Yay.
You're going to do page 305. Numero. Okay, 12 problems. 1 through 23 odd. This is due Thursday. So 12 problems. Your test will be Monday.
Yay, you did something.
All right.